Hi everyone, it's Deb. This is actually day 22 and 23 of Craft Every Day in May, except that you will not see it on day 22 or 23 because this has to be a surprise. This is for a flower box swap from over on Lori Seabrook's channel. She had an April Showers Bring May Flowers swap, and my swap partner is Joyce Falgout. Or Falgout. I don't know how you say that, Joyce. I don't know if either one of those is right, so forgive me. But anyway, I finally finished her box. I got hers on Saturday, and I've opened the envelope, but I haven't opened the box yet. And also she has an entry in there to my challenge, so it's been holding since Saturday, along with a few other entries, but I digress. So this is my box for Joyce. It's been a labor of love, so I hope she's happy with it. On the front, all I've done is tied this ribbon in a knot because I cut it too short and couldn't, so you just have to unbend it and untie it. And I also just taped down these two sprays so she can use them again. I had some stickers that were from Target Dollar Spot a year or so ago, last spring I believe. They're stuck on the bump part of the box. And then these two flowers here I made. This one is out of those rose petals. And this little thing in here I wrapped around I think it's a bead landing iridescent pearl. This came from Joann's. I had bought pink, yellow, and purple, I think. And then this I just learned how to make, little lace flowers, and I had these foam flowers that had been gifted to me by Debbie Cosden. So I used one in the center, but this is actually two lace flowers hand stitched. The lace is hand stitched and then hot glued down on top of each other onto a piece of stiff stuff that you use for bead embroidery. But both of these are then attached to the box with reusable, Scotch reusable mini squares, so she can take them off and use them however she wants. So that is the outside. And then what I did on the inside, I found this paper. It's, well, I didn't find it, I've had it. It's from Butterfly Garden, which is, the Butterfly Garden stack is called by DCWV. And I was going to glue it down, I thought, eh. So it's two pieces back to back, but they're also stuck together with reusable dots just in each corner, so you can reuse the papers, Joyce, if you want to. And I was going to put her name right here, but it didn't really show through right on the front, so I just put Joyce, and these stickers are flower patterns, so I thought that was appropriate. And then this is what I'm gifting her, so I'll go through each one. I hope these are okay, Joyce. I don't know. And I'm kind of surprised I didn't have more paper flowers in here, but I got really into these ribbon, and you'll see. Most of them I made. There are a few I did not, and I'll tell you which ones. So let's start down here in this big part. These little earrings were ones I made in the first Pinspiration challenge we did, or collaboration, back in April. And I hope, Joyce, these are the ones you said you liked. I think they were, but I'm not positive. This is a flower I made out of the Hawaiian lace. I had made two yellow ones, so that's one of them. This one I just made recently. This was a paper flower. I made it with this Spellbinders carnation creation, so I don't know if it looks anything like a carnation, but I thought it was pretty anyway. I did my best. I didn't maybe round it enough, but I had started to do that, but it wouldn't really lay in here. And then underneath that I'm just gifting her some orange, yellow, and white little flower trim that I've had. I don't even know where I got that, maybe at a yard sale or something. Oh, this one underneath. Oh, and this is just hooked together with a little brad that I got it Tuesday morning, but I can't remember who it's made by. And then I didn't put leaves on the back. So, okay, let's go in. And I thought this nice cushy flower would help protect the little earrings in shipping. And over here I have, I was making, you know, envelopes recently, so I had enough little pieces to make 2 of my little spirally, I call them flowers, but they're flowers or sunshine. Either way, flowers need sunshine to grow, right? And then these are 2 more of the Hawaiian lei flowers. One white with green and one with the clear and gold. And then over here, these are one of my new things I learned how to do, actually on the 22nd at night, sitting there watching YouTube videos. I started to learn this from one that was just a video. I don't even know who it was, but it was just music. So I'm sure it was a foreigner. I could not get it. I don't know. It just wasn't clicking with me. So then I went to Jennings 6. I don't remember if it's 644 or 664. I think it's 664. Anyway, she was doing a lace one, and it was the same technique. I'm like, light bulb, you know. So here I made 2 white ones, 3 hot pink ones, and 2 beige ones, and I put different embellishments on. I was thinking about not embellishing them, but I thought, no, then it wouldn't be really made by me. And they're all just backed with a tiny little piece of paper, so I'm sure you could do anything. These are sewn. They're pretty easy. It's just a running stitch, and you do have to not be afraid to singe, because you singe, the starting point is you singe them, the ribbon. These are made with satin ribbon. You singe the ribbon together. So those are the only 3 colors of satin ribbon I had in a decent, well, in any width really. So now on my wish list is lots of colors of satin ribbon, because I also, I'm skipping around a little bit, but I also made these little roses out of satin ribbon. Aren't they cute? They're not perfect, but I made them, Joyce. And I think they came out okay. There again, there was one, it was a, I don't know if she was from like Denmark or anyway, or Poland or somewhere, but, and I thought I was getting how she was doing it, but it was a lot of like every turn you had to stitch, and she would call it fix the, and it was just not working for me. So then I found another one. I think it was a US one, but there was no talking, but there were words saying what to do and how to do, and it made so much more sense to me for some reason. So I got it, and then I was like, ooh, let's make that. Ooh, let's do that. Now I did not back these, so you will see thread. I left them so that you could back them. Like, for example, that's a dark red or dark pink thread, but it really shows bad. And part of the black is the singeing. You have to sort of singe the last piece. This one doesn't show too bad because it's, except I need to make that little snip there, because it's the same color thread. Sorry. Just want to get that little piece of thread off there. Okay. So anyway, that's those. They're not perfect, but I like them. So let me start back over here. I'm just gifting her some of the green bling, which makes nice flower centers, and one little butterfly. And this was another new one I made, if I can get it out. Now this technique I learned by watching Teresa Creates or Creations. I'll link it below. It is just ribbon on paper, glued down over and over again. And then I had this blue, I think it's Lollyberry gemstone bling. And then the 1 strand bling I had bought at AC Moore. Yeah, Darice, this bling. And I just wrapped it around and glued it down. It came out okay. I don't know that I would call it a flower, and that was the second one I did. I'll show you the first one in a minute. So, but anyway, I'm putting it in. You can use it for maybe a Christmas decoration. I don't know. Early on in this, I was feeling kind of bad because I didn't have real pretty things, because I'm new at making these flowers, and I'm like, oh, she's going to be so disappointed. So I had bought lots of ribbon and lace from a lady in Australia last year, and these were part of it, and they're gorgeous, and they're hand stitched and things too, I can tell from underneath, and she's got them backed with that stiff stuff too, or felt. So I'm gifting you those, Joyce. Those are not made by me, but they're pretty, so I thought you could have them and make use out of them, because I've had them for a year, and although they're beautiful, I've been kind of hoarding them and not using them. Okay, so then this one, again, these are just like these little ones, and probably white's not the best one to hold up without something. So they're done the same way as those, but in lace, and I just thought that came out so pretty. And again, I did put something in the middle. I had these resin rose centers. I don't know if I got them on there real straight, but if you don't like those, you can probably peel them off. I don't think I put anything on the back, so you can peel off the roses and, you know, do something else with them if you want. My ruler keeps falling in my trash can. And then this is another Hawaiian lei one, but done a little different. I hope you like that one. I think they're pretty, but they're a little bit big, so to my taste. Oh, and I just for the center on that, I had trim that was flowers, like this. Well, that's what it is, and I just cut a few off. I only used one in a pearl bling. So that's that pocket, or little pout area. Then over here, I was having so much fun. I had watched, first, Mars with Michigan had done a live, and I missed it, but it was Rick Rack flowers or roses, and I don't have a whole lot of Rick Rack either, but I did it anyway. There's my Rick Rack roses, and I really especially like this little gold one. I didn't put any embellishments on. I guess you can turn them either way. I left that up to you, Joyce, however you want to use them. And then I watched the Jennings 664, I think it is, and she just put little leaves and stuff in the back, and some lace, and they looked really pretty done like that. But A, I ran out of time, and B, I tried the leaves and I really was having trouble doing them, so I need more practice at that. So I didn't put any leaves or lace on the back of them. And you might find some stray glue pieces you might have to, you know, do something with. And I didn't put any glitter or anything on because I thought you might want to decorate them. And then I'm gifting you some of the trim that had the flowers, and this little blue flower trim, and this little, I love this one, how dainty, little white flower trim. So they're, I believe I have a yard or similar of the two small ones are definitely a yard or more, and the other one I think is a little less than that, but not too much less than that. It might be a yard because I only had 2 yards of that one. So oops, he just wants to, or she just wants to go visit with the other parts. Okay, let me put these back in. I had a lot of fun making them. Those were fun and quick, and I like fun and quick. So I hope you like them too, Joyce. And then these I did not make. These I bought at Target last year. They came in a pack of like 6, and I had 4 left, and I gifted you 3 because that's all I could fit in here. And they're paper, but they're really pretty. And then underneath that, I have all different colors of, like one of each color kind of thing, of the, I call them dahlias, they might be something else, and then roses, you know, black rose, but yeah. But anyway, I'm gifting those, so obviously I didn't make any of them. Haven't gotten into the resin stuff yet, but I'm going to. Oh, there's a hot pink. There's a hot pink one too. Alright, so let me put them back in. So those with these are the only ones I didn't make. And then, oops. And then down here, this was the first one I made of that fringy style. And to tell you the truth, I didn't like it at first, but I kind of like the little one better. And you fluff it up, oops, fluff it up, and they come out okay. And then this one's just a little bit bigger. This was a little bit smaller of the fluffy trim. Oops. And I learned those again by Teresa Creation, so I was like, ew, I don't know if I like that. But anyway, yes, I didn't have any of the loopy stuff she was showing. Now these are ribbon, but these I did by gluing them down onto the paper, not sewing. So these I had done before I did these other lace ones. And they came out okay. They're a little different style. You know, they have more depth to them. But I don't know if they're alright. And then this one is the same as the pink one. It's glued down onto paper. And I just put a little bit of, I cut a little bit of the, this stuff. It's like on cord, and tucked it under the pearl center in there. So it has some dimension. So that, oh wait, I missed something else. I don't know. I hope you're going to be happy. I'm just going to put this other little piece of trim in here too. And then lastly, I learned, did I already show you these? I think I already showed you these, didn't I? I don't know. These, I don't know. These are sewn. Yeah, I think I did. I don't remember. I'll show them to you again. Because I was happy with these. Yes, I did. I talked through it. Like, I watched, yes, I did. It was the foreign channel, and then I couldn't get it, and then a lady from the US, but there was no talking. Yeah, I did. So there's no backing on those, but I just think they're so pretty. Anyway, I'm a little biased. I like to use little roses, and they're a little bigger than the little ones I can buy at like Walmart. So that is my box, and I hope, Joyce, that you like it, and I hope everyone else enjoyed it. And like I said, that's day part of 22 and part of 23, because I had already done a video for day 22, and I'm gonna try and do something else on day 23 still, and then I'll film that. But this won't air till I know Joyce has received this. So yeah, and I think I'll put a few little things in the on the side too. So anyway, Joyce, hope you like it, and I'll talk to you all soon. Okay, hugs, love, and peace until the next time. Bye.